Okay, so he ends up getting charged with aggravated assault. Like I said, this isn't a charge I put on him. This is a charge that South police put on him. So with this charge, I had ended up having to call the police on Greg a couple days before this, like the 18th or whatever, right? He ended up running from them. They never caught him, okay? Greg had ended up going on a long-ass fucking chase, and he ended up going to his grandma's house. He lost them, ended up going to his grandma's house. Now, when Greg at his grandma's house, he calls me and says, I'm sorry, you know, woo, like, please, can we just stop all this fighting? Can we just be together? Dumbass motherfucking me sitting on the phone with him on his grandma, like he on his grandma porch. He's on the phone with me and he's like, the police keep passing by. I think they finna come over here. So I'm like, leave your car in the yard, go jump the back gate, and I'm finna send you an Uber. Because clearly he couldn't pull his car out of the yard or whatever, right? So Greg ends up jumping the back gate. I end up calling him an Uber to my house. Mind you, after he just did all this shit, I'm still trying to save him. So he catches an Uber to my house. He gets to my house, and the police did, in fact, go to his grandma's house. They towed his car out the grandma's yard or whatever. No questions. Like, they didn't want to hear shit the grandma had to say. Nobody had to say. They took the car, and that was the end of it. So Greg ends up coming to my house, and the police end up tracking his phone at my house. So us not knowing that the police done tracked the phone, he's just in there sleep comfortable. Like, the police end up setting up fucking snipers on the building across. Like, I'm talking about like all type of motherfucking police out there, bitch. They had motherfucking SWAT trucks and fucking like motherfucking camper cars and bitch, shit, I ain't even know South police had. Do you hear me? They came and got his ass up at my house. Like, they came and got him up at the house, baby. Them bitches was out there for like 4-5 hours. I'm talking about like, bro, like, the shit's crazy, dog. So, how they end up getting in my house, I had ended up going out the door because I'm seeing all these fucking police outside. I'm like, bro, these folks not finna go away. So, I had a deadbolt on my lock. I had locked my door, and I had told Greg, I said, do not come out this house. I went out. As soon as I walked out the house, the police immediately rushed me. They was like, who's in the house? I said, ain't nobody in my house. This dumbass nigga sitting up there looking out the window. I just told these folks wasn't nobody in my house. And you looking out the window? Girl, the lady who was over the case, well, over all these cases, because, baby, she was tired. She was like, Destiny, you're fucking pregnant. This is fucking ridiculous. Like, we tried every fucking thing to keep this man away from you, and you just keep letting him come back. Like, this is fucking crazy. So the woman, like, was real pissed off. Like, she was just going fucking berserk. She ended up taking my house keys, and they attempting to go in the house. I'm telling them, like, no, please don't go in my house. Like, please, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they had so many fucking guns for, like, bro, oh my God. They had motherfucking tank trucks out there, bitch. I didn't even know South police had tank trucks. Bro, this shit was on the floor. So I'm begging them, like, please do not go in my house. Like, please, I don't want y'all to kill him. Like, please, you know, because I don't know how Greg finna react when these people go in the house. I just don't know, baby. I'm telling them I will get him out the house. I end up talking to Greg, and I'm like, please just come out the house, Greg. Like, please just come out with your hands up or whatever. This stupid motherfucker ends up making the situation worse. He goes on the fucking balcony and holds my fucking baby up and uses her as a motherfucking shield, telling them he ain't coming out that motherfucker. Girl, come back for the next fucking part. So he ends up using my fucking baby as a shield, doing all type of shit. His whole fucking family is out there. They done contacted his daddy, every fucking body, and basically they just trying to negotiate with him to come out the house. So y'all know Greg is a detailer. He details cars and stuff. So he works for his daddy business, and his daddy has a contract with South Police. So the captain of South Police, Greg, details his car. So that's the only person he wanted to speak to. So the captain ended up getting Greg to come out of the house or whatever. They take Greg to jail. Now, when Greg goes to jail, at this time, his bond was not $50,000. His bond was actually $500,000. Mind you, I've been bunning Greg out for the last 3 months, like damn near every motherfucking week for the last 3 months. And baby, my funds is running low. And I've never been down bad, but $500,000 bond, baby, I can't do it. So he calling me from jail or whatever. I'm telling him, like, I can't come get you, baby. Like, you gonna have to give me a couple days to figure something out, because a $500,000 bond is crazy. So his daddy end up getting him out of this one right here. His daddy end up bonding him out. When his daddy bonds him out, he comes back to my house. And that's this charge right here, violation of domestic violence no contact order, because he comes back to my house. Now, the stalking aggravated felony comes from him violating the no contact order so many times. So, South police calls him and tells him he can come pick up his phone out of the evidence. They don't need it no more, which was a setup. So, me and him ride together to South Police Department. He parks, like, on the side of the building or whatever, and he goes in to pick up his phone. When he goes in to pick up his phone, I guess it was like already some police outside, and they seen me sitting in his car. They come outside, and they like, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, he's not even supposed to be around you. Why are you here? Like, why are you in the car with him? So now they trying to charge me with all type of shit. So that's where this charge stems from. They had charged him with aggravated stalking because he just kept on coming around me, and they caught me in the car at the police station. He had to sit for a couple days because his daddy had to go hire a lawyer and shit to get his bond dropped, because at that time, bitch, his bond was like outrageous. So yeah, they end up releasing him on this charge for aggravated stalking. They end up releasing him on an ankle monitor, and he no longer could come back to my address. They put him on house arrest, but he had no restrictions. He just could not go to my address. And that's where the part comes in, where I move out of my apartment and move into another apartment so that he could stay with me, because clearly he couldn't go back to that address. Okay, so a lot of people are questioning again about my story. How did I win $100,000 and etc., etc. As I said, one thing y'all ain't got to worry about is me ever telling a lie, baby. So this is my W-2 from Horseshoe Casino. Of course, I had to pay taxes on this money. I'm in debt with the IRS, baby. I ended up winning $116,000. I had a choice to pay state or federal tax. The state tax was like $3,000 some dollars, so I ended up leaving with $113,000 in cash. They paid me in cash. And I didn't pay federal tax because federal tax was like 29%. Now, if I would have paid it, I would have got it back on my tax return, but I ain't pay it. And pretty much I had to send a win-loss statement to the IRS to basically say that, you know, I pretty much lost 29% of the money gambling or whatever. And it balances out. But I still kind of owe the IRS a little bit, but it balances out. Now, this picture here is the next day after I won $100,000. This is the next day. So the day I won the $100,000 was July 28th. This was the 29th. So I ended up winning another $16,000 at Gold Strike Casino. And pretty much by the end of the week, I was up like damn near $170,000 off gambling. Mind you, around this time, I just started going to the casino. This was probably like my 6th or 7th time in the casino. Okay, so this is part 16 of me so tied to this motherfucking demon of a baby daddy. So I end up finding out about the whole little situation with him having the threesome with the damn minors, with 15-year-olds. I end up immediately cutting him off because I'm like, this shit is weird. Mind you, I don't know if it's true. I'm just going by what the little girl told me, but I don't put shit past him. So I cut him off because I don't even want no shit like that attached to my name, baby. So I end up cutting him off like for a long ass time, for some months. And I end up meeting this new nigga. So when I meet this nigga, he had just got out of prison or whatever. He had a little situation with his baby mama. They was toxic too. He had 2 kids with her. He said, well, I ain't being messy, but he said he only had 1 kid with her and the other kid wasn't his. But I'm just a messenger, baby. So I end up meeting this dude named Baldhead. Now, this man is like way older than me, so he was more like a goddamn father figure bit. He didn't want me doing like no crazy shit. Like he kept me in line, okay? We really was fucking with each other tough, but like not even on our leg. You know what I'm saying? But we fucked with each other tough. So at the time of me talking to this man, I was talking to him for maybe like 3-4 months or whatever. But when I was talking to him, I didn't know that he was still messing off with his baby mama. I don't know if they was like messing off, but she was crazy about him. So one night, I'm dropping him off at home and a car pulled behind me. So I'm like, what the fuck? Girl, it's his baby mama. But at the time, I'm not knowing it's his baby mama. So he getting out the car, walking in the house. He completely ignoring the person that's in the car. So I pull off because I'm not even knowing what's going on. Bro, when I tell you, bro, this bitch chased me all the way to the interstate, dog. Like, I'm like, who the fuck did he call, like, going behind me, chasing me for, bro? This bitch chased me all the way to the interstate, dog. This bitch damn near ran off the road trying to chase me, dog. I'm like, what the fuck? So he ends up calling me. He tell me it's his baby mama or whatever. He like, bro, that bitch crazy fool. Just don't even worry about her. So, mind you, everybody know I'm talking to this dude. She know I'm talking to this dude. Everybody knows I'm talking to this dude. So I guess the baby mama getting her feelings or whatever, right? He end up like not talking to her or whatever, but like whole time she was pregnant. She ended up getting pregnant before he started talking to me. So one day he ended up asking me to use my car or whatever because he had to go to a work interview. And I was like, okay, just bring my car back later. Bitch, I'm in there sleep good as fuck. Bitch, my phone start blowing up. 10 o'clock in the morning, my phone blowing up. Everybody calling me, Destiny, you okay? What? I'm like, what the fuck going on? They like, girl, your car is wrecked. I'm like, my car wrecked? Bruh, when I tell you I was fucking blowed out, the man never called me to tell me that my car was wrecked. So I'm like, I'm calling around, bruh, everybody is calling me, fool. So I end up getting him on the phone. I'm like, bro, where's my car, fool? Where's my car, bro? He was like, bro, I was finna call you, bro. This dumbass girl smashed into your car. Tell me why. The girl smashed into my car like 100 and something miles an hour. Her fucking car flipped over, like flipped in the air, flipped over. And this bitch crawled out the motherfucking car like she was a motherfucking superhero or something. Y'all think I'm being fucking dramatic? I'm so fucking serious. When I watched the neighbor camera, bro, I could not believe this shit, dog. I don't know how this girl made it out, baby. Bro, this girl, oh my God. She ends up wrecking my car. I end up cutting him off because I'm like, bitch, this too much for me, okay? I'm getting money. I ain't worrying about shit with you and your baby mama, nigga. I got my own baby dad. I ain't finna play with you like that. You hear me? So, my car ended up getting wrecked. I ended up getting another little car. So now around this time is when I started going like down to Senatobia and shit more. That's like more down the way, like not the city, but down the way. So I start hanging out with a girl named Santina. So she brings me around some more people. I end up meeting more people, and eventually I end up meeting this boy named Devin. Now, when I meet Devin, it's like strictly on some cool shit. Like, he was like my brother. Like, we never had sex or anything. Like, he was just cool as hell. Now, we used to flirt a little bit, but never had sex. Mind you, Devin's sister is Jet godmom, my son godmom. So, when I start sending my son over there and stuff, I guess his godmom was posting him on Snapchat, and now the family being messy, telling Greg that, that girl got your baby over there at Devin them house, woo. So now he thinks I'm fucking Devin. I end up buying me another little cash car. I ain't even really care to just keep on buying all these fucking cars off the lot and shit. I'm like, you know what? I'm getting money. I'm finna run it up in this little cash car. So I get me a little cash car or whatever. Now, one day, me and Devin had ended up riding to the store with Devin's sister and Santina. Mind you, we in my little cash car, and we just vibing. So when we on the way to the store, it ended up being a car keep like riding my ass, dog. Devin is driving. I'm in the passenger seat. His sister and Santina in the back seat. Mind you, I haven't talked to my baby daddy in months. I end up getting like some no caller ID calls, and I'm picking it up, and it's Greg, and he like, where you at, bitch? Woo woo woo. And I'm like, the fuck, nigga, I'm out of town. I'm in Nashville. I ain't nowhere around there. Stop calling me, girl. So it's a car riding our ass, fool, like so fucking close, and I'm not paying attention, but I see Devin keep looking in the mirror, and he like trying to figure out what the fuck going on. So I said, that must be the police behind us. Here goes Santina crazy ass in the background. You talking about the police, bitch? That's your baby daddy. So I'm like, oh my God, fool. Mind you, we're right by the police station in Sentosa. Devin ended up trying to turn down a street off of Highway 51. He tried to turn off. Is that Highway 50? I don't know if it's Highway 51. He ended up turning off a street and trying to like go away from Greg. I'm telling him like, bro, just keep going, fool. Just keep going, bro, because he man on some more shit. Bro, tell me why this man blocked us off. Like on some whole crazy shit, bro. Blocked us off, fool. Got out the car dumping. I'm talking about dumping that bitch down. 2 guns in his hand, dumping that bitch down. Then fucking shot out my radiator. And Devin puts the motherfucking car in reverse like in Fast and Furious movie, bitch. And he just hits the gas and like he driving, he going backwards or whatever, and fucks around and hit the fire extinguisher. Girl, Greg going crazy, bitch. Girl, all you hear is skirt. He come down there where we crashed at. Everybody jumped out the car running, but Santina. So on my little cash car, don't laugh at me, but my door behind my driver's side didn't open. And that's the side Santina was on, so she wasn't able to get out the car, but bitch, all of us took out running. So I'm hiding in the bushes. Devin and his sister, they gone. They done left me. And Santina over there is still trying to get out the car, whatever. So Greg come down there like, where that bitch at? I'ma kill that hoe. Woo-doo. So Santina like, don't shoot Greg. It's me, bro. It's me. So Greg end up leaving the scene, baby. Y'all come back for the next part. Cause baby, Devin them road bitch at done. You heard me? I had to stop them from killing Greg. My crew, where you at? Before I get into anything, I seen some posts of y'all over there messing with Greg family. Don't do that, okay? The sister got nothing to do with it. The grandma is a very sweet lady. This ain't to bash them or anything like that. This is about Greg. But bitch, go on, get your snacks ready. Cause this is part 17 of me so tied to this demon of a baby daddy. So as y'all know, we end up wrecking out. Devin had backed into the fire extinguisher when Greg was shooting at us, right? So now Greg done left the scene. I'm running through the alley because I'm trying. Hey, y'all stop out there screaming. I'm running through the alley, trying to find Devin them. I'm trying to find Sam. I'm trying to find everybody. Like, what going on? So we end up getting to Devin's sister house. Bitch, when I tell you they round up the troops, bitch, they rolled it done. Do you hear me? Girl, this shit was on the floor. Girl, everybody. I'm talking about, bitch, one phone call, 100 motherfuckers pulled up over there. So now everybody looking for Greg, bitch. Now it's really, it done got serious, baby. They ain't trying to hear nothing I had to say. Baby, I'm out there crying. I'm like, listen, please don't kill my baby daddy, okay? Like, please don't kill my baby daddy. Everybody mad at me. What I do? They like, Destiny, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, if you don't talk to him, then how he end up, you know what I'm saying? So just me putting other people in the mix, or they thought I was putting other people in the mix, it was like, damn, the fuck? So now everybody fucking mad at me. I couldn't stop them, baby. They had a mind of their own. They were looking for Greg for hours, baby, all motherfucking night. Do you hear me? So eventually, they was like, you know what? We gonna catch his ass. You know what I'm saying? So I had end up getting them to just chill. Just, you know what I'm saying? I end up getting shit a little bit settled. So now fast forward, I had end up getting back with Greg. Girl. When I tell you everybody was talking about me, girl. So now Greg ends up meeting this other girl. I'm not gonna say her name because I'm just not gonna say her name, okay? I don't need, she really don't have nothing to do with this, okay? And I really feel bad for her situation. So fast forward, Greg ends up meeting this girl, right? She is not a racist, but her family is racist. Now, when Greg starts talking to her, I had found out, I had ended up having some conversations with her or whatever, and I pretty much told her how it was gonna turn out. She told me she had no idea that me and Greg was together. She had no idea Greg had kids. He lied about pretty much his whole life to this girl. She pretty much had her life together at that time. But she was stuck in her head like me. So now, she ended up messing with Greg, like, and they messing with each other. The girl ends up getting pregnant, right? Now, when she gets pregnant, at the time, she's like, she don't care what nobody got to say. Like, she riding for her nigga. But on the other hand, she's remembering that she has a racist family. So now she finds out she's pregnant and she calls me. She's crying. Boo-hoo crying. Destiny, I'm pregnant. I don't know what to do. How am I going to bring this baby home to my family? This, that, and that, right? And I'm telling her, like, I completely feel bad, but I don't know what you want me to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I already told you how this was going to turn out. So she ends up getting pregnant, and shit completely changes with Greg. She no longer have contact with Greg. He don't want to talk to her. He don't want to be in the baby life. He's sending her messages telling her to get rid of the child, all type of stuff. He ends up offering to pay for the abortion, but she didn't get it. She stated that her family didn't approve of abortions, but her family also didn't approve of a black baby. So it really didn't make sense to me. So months go on, she's pregnant, and she ends up calling me again. So now this time when I speak to her, she ends up telling me, like, this is the worst thing happened to my life. I don't even know this man. She says the night that we end up having, he gave me a pill and I didn't know what type it was. Come to find out it was a sick. So I had to backtrack right quick. I'm like, hold up, or what? Girl, when I had my baby, right, I had a C-section. I done had 4 C-sections, okay? But at the time, I only had 2 C-sections. Girl, when I tell you the fucking pain that them C-sections give you, girl. When I had my baby, okay, I came home and I could not find my motherfucking medicine. I was in pain for weeks, baby. Like, I had to just thug it out, you know what I'm saying? And girl, I just had a C-section. Couldn't find my medicine for nothing, baby. I'm steady telling Greg, I know you took my medicine. Because he kept asking me. He kept asking me for 1 of them or 2 of them. And I'm telling him I need my medicine. Come to find that, girl, Greg was taking my medicine, going and giving it, just emptying the shit out on. So she ends up telling me, like, that night she don't remember nothing, what happened, this and that. I ain't even care about all that. Baby, I'm still stuck on my medicine. Y'all over there on my goddamn C-section medicine while I'm at the house in pain? This is crazy, baby. So, another couple months go on, and she ends up having the baby. Now, when she have the baby, of course, her family have no choice but to accept the baby. So she ends up taking the baby home, and the father just completely don't approve of it. I feel so bad for her. Her daddy literally left the house and never came back. Her daddy just didn't approve of her having a black baby. Now, she also told me, like, because I asked her, like, how you know he not gonna approve of the baby? She was like, because I would ask for certain shoes or whatever, and the daddy will tell her, you back messing with them brothers and this and that and that. And so he just didn't want her to have a baby with a black person, let alone be with a black person. So the daddy ends up moving out the house, never coming back. He put a padlock on his door so that she can't have access to it, which she ended up breaking off. The house was in her mom's name, but her mom had passed away, so the house ended up, you know what I'm saying, going down to her. Since then, she's been living in that same home, and her daddy never came back. Now her baby is like 4, 3, 4, something like that. But her daddy never came back, girl. She haven't spoke to Greg. Greg haven't attempted to contact the baby. And it's just a dead end with that. Y'all come back for the next part. Good morning. Y'all remember we're gonna get up. I ain't slept in the last 2 days, cause if you think you're gonna go to sleep now, you got me fucked up. Before we start our bullshit today, gonna say a little prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for beautiful people. My period came on, baby. Thank you, Lord, for just not being pregnant by now. Nigga, serial baby daddy like Greg again. Jesus' name, amen. Nah, real shit. Gonna get the fuck up. Cause this is part 19 of me so tied to this garbage, bush, nasty, foot dragging, country foot, big boot wearing ass, cockeyed motherfucking demon of a baby daddy. So I ends up getting the apartment in my friend name. As y'all know, Root ended up getting me the apartment. So when I move in there, everything kind of smooth with Greg, but it's still off the porch sideways. So one night we leaving his grandma's house and we end up stopping at McDonald's. Now while we at McDonald's, I'm asleep. So my passenger seat was laid back and I was like face towards him. But the seat was all the way back. So while I'm laid back, I happen to see a paper on the back seat. And the paper just so happened to be a receipt from a motel. Not a hotel, baby. A motel. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I grabs the receipt and I look at it. And it say like Jayla or however the fuck it was. Some bitch name with a J. I'm like, who the fuck? But the name looked familiar though. So me being me, bitch, I put the paper down and typed the name on Facebook. Cause I'm trying to see who this be. Girl, the whole time it was my Facebook friend. I knew the name looked familiar for her. I'm like, the fuck? The girl whole name that was on the receipt was her Facebook name. And I done seen her plenty of times down my page. She just said stuff to me like, this bitch is weird. So, I end up saying to him like, so who you was at a hotel with? And he trying to act like he's so fucking dumb. And he telling me, I wasn't at no hotel. Woo. So I show him the receipt or whatever. He told me, oh, that's my cousin. I ain't gonna say his name. So he was like, that's my cousin receipt. And I was like, how your cousin receipt get in the car? Girl, tell me why this boy made up a whole fucking story, right? So he says, he ended up taking the cousin to Oxford to pick up the girl, and he took them to a hotel. The girl ran inside, paid for the hotel, came back to the car, and left the receipt in the car. Full of shit. I'm knowing he's full of shit. So I'm like, no, bitch. Mind you, the cousin got a girlfriend. So I'm like, okay, if that's the cousin receipt, then I'm finna text his girlfriend and let his girlfriend know that his other bitch left a receipt in the car. So here he go. Nah, bro, you ain't gotta do that. You starting shit. Woo. That's why I don't like to tell you shit, because you go start shit. Woo. Oh, baby, I care nothing about that. You said it's the cousin receipt. So I'm finna see if it's the cousin receipt. So we end up getting to the house. Mind you, I'm fucking pissed because I know he's full of shit. So he ended up asking me to do his hair. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do your hair. We turn on the movie. I start retwisting his hair. While I'm twisting his hair, he falls asleep. Mind you, his phone is on the other side of the bed, like kind of towards the end of the bed, but it have no code on it. I never bothered to go through his phone because I really don't give a fuck. But this night, I'm like, no, bitch. I'm finna go through this phone. So, his phone had ended up ringing. It was the bitch calling. The same bitch that was on the receipt. So, I didn't even bother to pick it up. I'm just looking at the number across the screen. So, I see the number. I type it on Cash App, and that's how I knew it was the bitch calling. So, after she had, like, stop calling or whatever, I'm still twisting his hair, and I'm thinking about it. Like, I'm contemplating, like, should I go through his phone? Should I not go through his phone? Bitch, because I ain't gonna lie, bitch, my heart falls to my motherfucking asshole when I see shit like that. Like, baby, they gonna have to come pick me up off the floor. Do you hear me? So, I'm like, fuck it, I'm finna go through the phone. So, I reach over him, I grab the phone. I end up going through his messages. Now, me being me, bitch, I'm going to her messages. So I don't give a fuck about nobody. Bitch, I'm trying to see about this receipt. So I go to her messages. So when I get to her messages, she had ended up sending him a screenshot of me texting her on Facebook. And I said whatever about the receipt. And so she was like, your baby mama texting me this and that. And he was like, tell her that, you was with Woot, his cousin. The most craziest shit I heard. Boy, you ain't never thought you finna fuck with me and I'm finna lie for you to your motherfucking baby mama and tell her that I was with your cousin. Boy, hell nah. But the girl going along with it, fool. So she did end up texting me and saying, oh, I was with Woot. And I was like, no, bitch, you weren't. So I seen the message back and forth or whatever, and she was like, oh, now you gotta pay me because you inconveniencing me, your baby mama texting me, this and that. She also had some messages in there talking about she pregnant and she need money for an abortion. He's so fucking dumb, bitch. He sent her money for an abortion. Come to find out, she was never pregnant. I had ended up talking about her real bad on Facebook. She called me on Messenger and had like a long ass conversation with me talking about she didn't mean no harm or whatever and told me that she lied about being pregnant and finessing about his money. Crazy, baby. So when I had seen the messages, I had instantly knocked his ass about his sleep, baby. He jumped up all scared and shit, like, what? And I'm like, this what you doing? Like, this weird ass shit, like, this, you still on the same shit? So I'm like, you gotta get the fuck out, bro. Like, go and get your shit and get the fuck out of my house, bro. Now he gets mad at me because he got caught. Girl, the most craziest delusional shit I ever in my fucking life heard. So he ends up pulling a gun on me. I'm telling him, like, put that fucking gun down. Like, stop pointing that gun at me. You weird as fuck. Like, and in the midst of us yelling back and forth at each other, like, you know when it just be so much commotion? Like, you yelling, I'm yelling, like, everybody like, shut the fuck up. Bitch, it was like one of them moments. He up there waving the gun around and shit, acting like a crazy person, end up shooting the gun in the apartment, fool. Dumb motherfucking ass almost shot himself. He had the gun in his jacket pocket and he doing like this, waving the damn shit around like that in his pocket, like yelling, you know what I'm saying, all the fucking hand movements and shit, end up shooting through his jacket, almost shot his motherfucking self, shot through my motherfucking apartment floor and it goes through the lady downstairs motherfucking apartment. Oh, bitch, I ain't mad as fuck. He instantly chilled out. He instantly like, bro, chill, fool, I don't need... Most stupidest shit I ever in my fucking life. I really, honestly, to be honest, I think something is really fucking wrong with him. Like, how do you just go from fucking berserk crazy to chill? Like, bruh, I'm fucking lost for words, okay? So I'm like, you a dumb motherfucker. You a stupid motherfucker. Now, what if you would have shot me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm spazzing on his ass. So after, like, a whole fucking hour of us motherfucking arguing and shit, he called himself tired, baby. Oh, me, baby, I don't get tired.